Hi and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Happy Friday to you. This is my pineapple. It is asymmetrical. It is a work of art. It is a feat of gravity. I'm dedicating it to my sister. Good morning. I'm just going to get ready this morning and I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics Naughty palette. I got this yesterday in my Ulta order. I have a haul up. It's a huge haul, but this is just gorgeous. And I think I'm just going to go grungy green, you know, that kind of thing. We'll probably use this many more times on my channel because it's gorgeous. So let's get ready today. I am going to use a brand new foundation that I have never used before. Got it out of the box this morning. It's a shame that I've had it as long as I have. This is the Estée Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue, whatever. SPF 45. I have it in 1N2 Ecru. And I am excited to try it. I've already got on my Jack Black 2.0 liquid corrector underneath my eyes, which is why I look crazy. But it really does help with canceling out my blueness. We got a pump here. Got my fancy Bath & Body Works candle lid. Well, this is very, very runny, liquidy. How are we going to paint this on our face, you ask? Yes, why not use an Estee Lauder counter brush? It's not an Estee Lauder brush. This is just a brush that came in a set. And it makes me think of the ladies at the Estee Lauder counter or the gentlemen at the Estee Lauder counter who try on foundation on people using a brush like this. And I was like, oh, that's so silly. And then I started doing it and now I'm freaking obsessed. I don't know what it is. I think it's that it gets like everywhere. And because of the shape of the brush, it doesn't seem to absorb any product or much product. Because you're just dragging it. I don't know, y'all. I don't understand it. But here we are, painting our face like we had a beauty counter in a Belks. If you don't know what a Belks is, I'm from North Carolina. It's a department store, not like Selfridges, like redneck department store, where you get your salt life gear and your khaki shorts and your Tommy Hilfiger or Tommy Bahama or whatever, you know, that mess. Ain't nothing wrong with Belks. Okay, so we are gorgeous. In case you were wondering, I'm in love. Like, so pretty. The slightest bit darker than a perfect match, but a pretty dang good match nonetheless. Now, keep in mind, I left it out from underneath my eyes because I don't want multiple layers of things, but that's pretty, sis. Yes, please. Okay. I'm going to try the Revlon Candid Concealer again. This is in 005 Fair. I'm going to try it as an eye primer again. And I think, am I going to do it under my eyes? I guess I am. I guess we are. I'm just going to dot so that we don't disturb the Jekka. And then, okay. Making decisions here, kids. So the Revlon Candid Concealer is a concealer that one of my favorite YouTubers, Make Me Up Missa, her name is Melissa, she uses this as an eye primer. Now she does like stunning, elaborate, gorgeous looks. She's Scottish, so she also has a delightful accent. And a wicked sense of humor. She's lovely. Anyway, she uses this as an eye primer and loves it. So, like, gone through several bottles of it. And so I thought, okay, I'll give it a try. Many of these products that are new were on sale at Ulta. So I got them for just a couple of dollars each just to try. And I tried this last night as an eye primer. It did pretty well, but I wasn't leaving on that look for very long. So I kind of wanted to see longevity as an eye primer, but also underneath the eyes. So I'm just gonna, not super brightening underneath the eyes, but I'm okay with it. We don't have to be like super bright. It covered the color corrector, which is what I need it to do underneath the eyes. And I can brighten with powders if I'm going for that look. That's the base. How we feel. Let's do a little cream bronzing. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Makeup Stick in Contour. It looks kind of, it looks like mustardy on camera a little bit, the packaging. It's not really. It is warm, but it's a cute little thing. It's a thing. Use this little e.l.f. travel brush that I love so much to blend that in. Kind of back up into the hairline and just around. I'm not contouring. I'm not trying to look skinny, but I am trying to get some color around the perimeter of my face. I do my makeup the way that I like to see my makeup. And so if this is not how you do yours, that is okay. We are different people. We are going to be fine. We are going to be fine. And there are a lot of folks that, you know, I've seen on YouTube, they do a technique or you know, something, or use a product in a certain way. And I try it on myself. Does not work. We all have different faces. We all have different skin textures and tones. And we also have different aesthetics. So you may love how something looks. I know folks that they do, you know, they could have no other makeup on, but they have like their waterline black and black eyeliner right in their lash line on the bottom lash line. And they cannot go out of the house without that on. They love that look. I cannot stand that look on me. I think it looks terrible on me. But if that's what they want, baby, let them do it. That's all right. Everybody's different. Let's use some cream blush. This is the Ciate London Miss Piggy collection. This is not going to work if you are medium or deep skin tone. This will never work for you. But it is, I am fair enough, and it does work for me. It does not have good reviews because of that. Because these are not... It's not that they're not pigmented, it's that pigmented, but it is that they are not pigmented enough for a wide enough range of skin tone folks to use them. And so, see, I mean, that shows up on me, and it is really, really pretty, but it is not gonna show up. This is the darkest shade. I'm using the very darkest shade here. And the lighter shades also show up on me. It's that you can't have, shades like this and it be your only, to me, it be your only offering for this product. This was a collaboration, you know, with Miss Piggy Muppets, Miss Piggy, and I think it's a shame that somebody who has a skin tone that is deeper was not able to enjoy it. And I'm going to say it that way because you can buy it. I mean, if you're a collector of makeup, you can buy whatever you want to. You don't have to use it, or you don't have to use it in the way that it's specifically intended. But it's just a shame. I mean, I think this is a good formula. I think it's great. It lasts all day on me. I think it's really cute. And I love the packaging. I think it was almost perfect. I think they should have had a couple of more offerings with different shades for folks of different skin tones. That's all. That's all. It's 2020. Let's include everyone, or do the best that we can to include everyone. To be fair, we can't include everyone all the time in everything for a makeup release, right? There's always going to be outliers. There's always going to be folks that we didn't get their undertone right, or like, there's always going to be that, right? But we can try. Like, not even trying is what upsets me. Okay, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. It's Friday. We're supposed to be having a good day. All right, so we're gonna set with the Complex Culture Clarity Loose Powder, transparent loose, whatever. Got this in our Ipsy, and I don't think it has any color. Like, it's not brightening, which is all right because I don't have to have brightening everything. I'm gonna set my eyelids too, and my eyebrows. If you don't set your eyebrows at times, they can come out funky later. And sometimes when I'm putting on like setting powder on the rest of my face, I miss them. I don't know why. All right, so that's set there. We'll use that, and then let's I pulled some older products. This is the number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Translucent Finishing Powder in Light. My gosh, that is a name of a product, isn't it? Oofta. So let's just set down everything we've done. There we go. Okay. Beauty. That's a good little powder. I like it. All right, let's bronze again. We're going to use that new Catrice Sungasm Luminizing Bronzer. I want to try to use it again. Let's see. Mr. Makeup washed brushes. And I mean, he washed a lot of brushes. There's still more for him to do. I hate washing brushes. I wish there was a service. Somebody start this company, please. I'll give you the idea for free if you cut me in when we first get going. Can you please have some sort of makeup brush washing service where you allow me to like mail them in, like provide me a mailer, right, for all my brushes, and then I can I just send them in to you when they're ready to be washed. You wash them and dry them and condition them and all that. So like you do it, and then you send them back. Can we please have this? I'm such a lazy person when it comes to this. I hate it. We're gonna use the world's largest highlighter. This is the Catrice Cosmetics Sungasm Face and Body Highlighter. I guess that's why it's so big, because they expect you to use it all over your half a body. But I'm not a body highlighter. Like we're lucky if I put lotion on. I just can't be bothered, darling. But and thank goodness I have an integumentary system that will be forgiving of that. Look at this highlighter. It's beautiful. That is gorgeous. It's inexpensive, and I'm a super fan. She's a super freak. Super freak. She's super freaky. Okay. Brows. I'm trying to clean up as I go, y'all. You should see my vanity. It's a mess, but we're working on it. I cleaned up once this week already, and then I got the Ulta package, and then I'm like, well, and my Ipsy bag. So now I've got a bunch of stuff sitting in places it oughtn't. This is the It Cosmetics Brow Power in Universal Taupe. Mr. Mugwump has taken the puppies to be groomed today. They are, neither of them are shedders. So I have Tiny, who's a Yorkshire Terrier or Yorkie, and she's pretty special. She is she's a chocolate Yorkie, so her nose is a chocolate brown instead of like a black or a dark brown. And I love her. But we are not puppy purchasers. We are adopters. But she came because a coworker at work and her cousin, and there was an issue, and she was trying to find an apartment in the town that we lived in at the time. And she had 2 dogs. She had Tiny, and she had another dog. She could not find an apartment that would accept 2 dogs, only 1. So she had to give Tiny up. Her name wasn't Tiny. Her name isn't Tiny. Her name is Ellie Mae. I did not name her, but she came with that name, and she came with like embroidered things. And so we left her official name Ellie Mae, but it's not her name. Her name is Tiny. So we call her Tiny, and on the vet's paperwork and whatever, microchipped on her collar, it's Tiny. I mean, it's Ellie Mae. And so we would be in trouble if somebody called here for Ellie Mae. We wouldn't know who they were talking about because I didn't know her name. Okay, we're going to do eye look while I yammer on. I'm telling you, this is beautiful. This palette is gorgeous. I haven't even used it yet, and I know I'm going to love it after seeing it. It's been difficult, not like, this is like beyond a first world problem. It's not really a problem. But to me, I've had a harder time choosing makeup without seeing it, right? Like, I mean, it's not going into stores anymore. It has been a thing. And so I wasn't excited about this because I hadn't really seen it in person, and I still hadn't seen it in person, But I watched enough YouTube videos that I was like, yep, that'll do. Sorry, there's a place that wasn't set. I'm telling you, you gotta be careful. All right, I think I'm gonna do just an olivey eye. I mean, I'm wearing camo sweater today, so I think I'm gonna do an olivey eye, and I think I'm gonna be a little careful about the placement because I don't want it to be too crazy. And yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do a fallout here, but let's do just a quick little 2 shadow look here. This is the color Balsam. Fun fact, I'm allergic to balsam. Aren't I a barrel of fun? Oh yeah. So like pine oil and balsam, for some reason balsam was something that was put in like shampoos and stuff when I was a kid, like in the early 80s. And I'm allergic to it. But like if pine sol, something like that, I can't. It's the smell. If you have a live Christmas tree, I have a problem. I don't mean like I have beef with you. I mean like I'm coughing till I bleed kind of problem. Genuine physiological issue with pine. So I got to be kind of careful around the holidays. I mean, it's not bad this year because I ain't going anywhere. But, you know, like if you go somewhere or a holiday party that has live greenery and stuff like that, I can't, unless there's like super great ventilation, I will be in trouble. So growing up, there were members of my family that didn't really care. So they still had a live Christmas tree and I had the worst December ever. And then there were some that were very kind and had a artificial tree, and I appreciate that. Years that I don't go to my sister's house for Christmas, she gets a live tree, I think. A lot of times, I think they've now gone to artificial. But anyway, do you have a live tree? Do you do an artificial tree? Do you not decorate at all? I have, I'm a little weird, and I am one of those folks that have a Christmas tree up year round in my home. I don't change the ornaments. I leave the ornaments on. It is a flocked, so it looks like it's snowed. It's a flocked, really thin tree, and it sits like in the corner of my living room, and I love it very much. It's one of my favorite things about my home. I love it. I love Christmas, and I love my tree, so I keep it up year round. I don't care. All right, let's try this. We just put balsam on the crease, and I was going light, like I was not trying to pack it on. Let's go with this Very Merry shade on the lid. That's a little bit more gold than I anticipated, so yeah, okay, that's all right. It's pretty though. Gosh, that's pretty. And yes, these shades are just stunning. Why didn't I get this sooner? Let's go in with a little more balsam on the outer part of the lid. I want that just a little bit more darker. Ooh, now I done it now. Hang on, we got to go back and forth because I'm a crazy person. I can't control my own hand-eye coordination. Okay, we're going to get it, girls. We're going to get it, boys. This would have been a pretty shade for a halo eye if I had button on. If I had bus washed it, I would have known this. Because it's a popping kind of shade. It's really pretty. I think that's stunningly beautiful. Let's see here. Do you want an eyeliner? I think we do. Do we have a cool looking eyeliner somewhere? I asked you the other day for an olive liner and ain't nobody gave me one, and I need one. I'm finding that this is what I'm missing in my life, is an olive eyeliner. Anybody got one that they're not using? I'm kidding, do not send me used liner. I'm over here digging, hold on. What we got over here? That's kind of cool tone. Hang on. Do we just want to use the brown one? The brown one. think we do. This is I'm telling you, the thing lasts forever. This is a Tarte Smolder Eyes in brown. It has the pencil on one end and a fiber on the pencil, and then like a smudgy on the other. I've had this thing forever because you don't use much. You just, you know, I'm not using it like as a base for a smoky eye or, you know, that kind of thing. I'm just using it to line and then maybe smudge, and that's it. A little brown liner. It's a chocolatey brown, a neutral brown. Not too warm, not too cool. Yes, ma'am. That's pretty. And I mean, it just lasts forever. So I'm glad to have it because I use it frequently. And let's go under the lash line with one of my Mally shadow sticks. This is the color Jade. We're just going to go right into the lower lashes with this. And then quickly just kind of smudgy with the finger. It's not much, but it's a little bit. There we go. That's cute. That's so cute. All right. Now, let's do an inner corner. Oh, Lord, I'm throwing things. Oh, come back to me. Y'all, this is one of my favorite gifts that I've ever gotten. It's one of those Amazon brush sets of the Little Mermaid handles. And I got it from Imager Secret Santa, I don't know how many years ago. I think it was the first year that we did it. So it was quite a while, several years. And lots of fun. So cute. Love it so much. Okay, let's find oh, there's a white shade in there. Let's do that in the inner corner. This is in Snow Day. You got a duochrome to you or anything? I don't know, but that's brightening as all get out, isn't it? There we go. Yes, that will be lovely. Thank you very much. Okay, let's do some lash curling. Not a complicated look today, but a pretty one nonetheless. I like it very much. That green on the lower helps it look a little bit smokier, a little bit grungier, you know. I think a grungy look goes quite well with a camo sweater on a Friday. Look at this pineapple, y'all. Look at it. It's soared on one side and sad on the other. It's all right. We're doing all right. Whoa. Whoa. There you go. I have not gotten any new mascara, which is kind of a good thing because I need to use what I have, you know? Like it's a little silly. Okay, liners are falling everywhere. Let's do, I just like to pick random combos. And then if it works really, really well, then I'll stick with it. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4 mascaras open right now and a primer. And I use any waterproof that I have open as a first mascara if I'm not going to use a primer. This is the Wet n Wild Max Volume Waterproof Mascara. It's a cone-shaped rubber wand. It's not terrible. The wand head is flexible, and it's a little bit too flexible. It moves a lot. And so if you're not a little bit careful, you can, I don't want to say miss, but you can get mascara where you don't want mascara. So I'll put the waterproof on and then go in with another mascara. So this is not a bad one. I think Mr. Mugwump got this for me in he bought my makeup video. This is the Catrice Rock Couture mascara. It is not waterproof, but it's okay. Oh, I should grab that mascara and do some on the bottom lash line today. Do something funky that I don't normally do. Let's do that. And I do like a waterproof on my bottom lashes because, you know, 2020. I'm gonna cry. Somebody laughed at that comment on another video. It's the truth though. I mean, that's the problem, is that it's the truth. I guess I could turn the lights on my little mirror. Y'all, this mirror is everything. You are looking for a gift to give someone who is a makeup lover, but you don't know what they have. A lighted mirror it's fabulous. It's fabulous. All right, let's do a little bit of lower lash line. Mascara. I make the funniest faces when I do this. I mean, I make funny faces anyway, but this mascara is the worst. Do y'all like janky lashes on one eye and not janky on the other for lower lashes? What the heck, y'all? What the heck? Like, did someone cut them off in the middle of the night? Like, what's happening? Okay. There's eyes. All right, now let's do the lips, darling. Do I have anything cool that I just got? No. I don't. So let's go with an old, well, can we go with an old favorite or should we do something else? Oh, let's use something that is an old favorite. I'm going to line with the Jordana Rock and Rose lip liner. Because always. And then let's use, I don't know if this is discontinued or not. This is a MAC Lip Tensity lipstick in Driftwood. It has the lid that's the same shade. It's a really pretty nude. Kind of cooler nude. Isn't that pretty? I think for some reason I have two of these. I might have bought one while I was traveling. Yep, that's really pretty, isn't it? I love that. Let's do some setting spray. We're trying to use up the Catrice Primifine. We're trying to get it out of here, y'all. There she is. There's the grungy olive Friday eye. This foundation is very pretty. It is not full coverage by any means, and I wasn't trying to make it, so I didn't like build it up at all. Super liquidy. It feels like nothing on the skin, and it looks like skin. Like, it does not look cakey crazy. It looks like this is my skin, and I appreciate a foundation that can do that. I love a cake face too, don't get me wrong. I can go full drag when I need to, but I think this is very pretty. Cool, y'all. Thanks for joining me while I got ready this morning. I hope you have a great day, a fantastic weekend. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you liked me, subscribe. Thanks, y'all. Bye.